Alright everyone, it seems like TCL is dropping a new phone at Metro by T-Mobile tomorrow, January 26th. And it looks like it completely sucks. So before I get into this, if you guys are a part of the notification squad, put hashtag notification squad in the comment section down below. I want to see how many people are actually a part of the notification squad. And if you're not already, hit the notification bell so you guys are notified every time I upload. Because the Galaxy A54 is coming near. Samsung is going to have their Impact event February 1st, and we're going to be getting into the Galaxy A34s and the A54s goodness, so super excited about both those devices. You guys need to stay tuned for those. Those are going to be some insanely good devices for 2023. But this article is from phonearena.com. If you guys would like to read it on your own time, I'll leave the link in the description down below so you guys can go ahead and check it out. But from phonearena.com, it says Metro by T-Mobile picks up a dirt cheap and disappointing new TCL phone. Now, I'm not trying to make a hit piece on TCL. They came out with some good phones last year, and I saw some of the unlocked devices that they're coming out this year with, and they look pretty solid. So I'm excited to see what TCL does. I'm hoping they make another iteration of the TCL Stylus 5G, like number 2 or something like that. Whatever they come out with, I will open-mindedly try it out. I'll go out and buy it and we'll see how it looks. It was a good try for the first Stylus device. But it says if there's one thing both Metro by T-Mobile and TCL are known for, that's without a doubt the extreme affordability of their technologically humble handsets. With that in mind, it should come as no surprise that the latest result of the two's collaboration is both incredibly cheap and shockingly modest. It says at $119.99, the all-new but weirdly old-looking TCL Ion X is set to become one of Metro's most affordable phones when it goes on sale at T-Mobile's flagship prepaid subsidiary tomorrow, Thursday, January 26th, as I said before. And this is what the phone is looking like. Now, the back of the phone looks dope. I don't know what type of texture that is. It kind of reminds me of the Galaxy S5 or S4 when it came out, where it had those like golf holes in the back. It looked like a golf ball. The back of the phone, I don't agree with this guy. I mean, maybe the camera module, but the back of the phone looks dope. All you have is a TCL emblem, and that's pretty much it right there. It's minimalistic. The design on the back looks cool. It looks like it's textured of some sort. I think it looks good. I think it looks nice, to be quite honest. I think you went a little too hard on the design right there. Now, as for the front of the display, it has some huge bezels. That does look like a phone from like 2017. So let's be honest, those are some thick bezels. It's not like there aren't phones out right now that have thick bezels, but this is a very much old design for the front of the display. Unfortunately, it's hard to think of a price point that could excuse the terribly outdated design, low res 6-inch screen, tiny 3000 mAh battery, cramped 32 gigabytes of internal storage space, and a subpar 3 gigabytes of RAM count in 2023. So those specifications aren't looking good. We haven't even seen the processor, but 3000 mAh battery, not looking good. 32 gigabytes of internal storage, not looking good. I mean, considering it's a 6-inch display, in today's day and age, that's a small phone. Back then it wasn't, but this is going to be a smaller phone right there. And of course, 3 gigs of RAM. I don't think it's too bad depending on the price tag, but let's go and take a look at what the processor is. This most definitely not among the best budget phones out there, at least on paper. And after you add a single 13 megapixel rear facing camera, oh, it's a single one, so we only have a single camera on the back, never mind, and single 5 megapixel selfie shooter to the equation, it might feel pretty much impossible to find any redeeming qualities whatsoever for a handset that probably belongs in 2021. Those shots are fired right there. For what it's worth, the octa-core MediaTek Helio G25 processor is not as bad as the rest of the specifications, and the TCL Ion X does come with a USB Type-C port. That's good. Thankfully, we don't have a micro USB cable. We have a micro SD card slot, another great thing. We can expand storage, and a headphone jack. So those are some pretty essential things right here. It says thus covering all the connectivity basics that many Android high-enders can't actually match these days. So yeah, a lot of flagship and mid-range Android devices don't even have that. So that still has something going for it right here. Speaking of Android, the low-end device is marketed as rocking all the latest features of Android 12, which is pretty funny. Yeah, so they're going to be releasing with Android 12, which I don't think is an issue, to be quite honest, but it's not the latest. Android 13 is the latest, but whatever. For both TCL and Metro's sake, the Ion X should drop from $119.99 to $0 shortly after its commercial debut, thus matching the best offers available right now with new lines on slightly better looking and better equipped phones like the T-Mobile Revel 4 Plus, Moto G Pure, and TCL 20XE. Yeah, TCL already has some phones at Metro by T-Mobile. I think they just wanted to come in with like a super entry level device right there, which I don't know why. This phone kind of doesn't make sense because the only reason why someone would get a phone this cheap is if they're porting in a number and they're getting a free phone. And if you port in a number or if you start a new plan, there's many other options that are much better that you can get 100% free. But again, you got to pay the taxes on those and stuff like that. So I guess it's still something like that. But man, I can't see how this phone is going to sell in the mainstream for like the prepaid users. I don't know how this is going to sell. The phone looks bad as far as like specifications go. I didn't know that was a single camera on the back. TCL has some good stuff though. TCL, I love you. I know you hate me right now because we did some stuff and I said some bad stuff about the TCL Stylus 5G and I don't think you like me anymore, but you guys still have good phones. Hit me up. But yeah, this is not looking like a good device. I don't like how this looks right now. Hopefully TCL comes with that heat with the new TCL Stylus 5G this year if they actually do release one. I'd love to see a new iteration of that. Maybe some other stuff from the XE. I know you guys released some unlocked devices as well that you guys were going to release this year. So, you know, I'm looking forward to TCL devices. I'm wanting them to get better. I don't really have any gripe with TCL. A lot of people like their devices, so I'm hoping they come back with some good features and, of course, another good stylus device. Hopefully something that will really compete with the Moto G Stylus 2023, they're probably going to call it this year. Yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comments section down below. I don't think this is a good looking device. I don't really even want to pick this up. If you guys want me to pick it up, let me know in the comments section down below. But I hope you guys have a blessed day. Again, this has been Stefan from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.